As the UK's biggest hospitality business, with a growing footprint in Germany, we're passionate about making a positive difference to people's lives. That's why our long-standing and ambitious Force for Good programme is so important to us.
It's part of our wide-ranging sustainability programme that covers all aspects of our ESG agenda.
It's truly embedded across everything we do.
And is a shared responsibility across our business, with everyone playing their part, from our teams, guests, suppliers and partners. Together, we leverage our scale, the strength of our brand and our special culture to create change for the better and help tackle the great issues of our time.
It's ultimately underpinned by our ambition to ensure that people can live and work well.
Our Force for Good sustainability strategy is a broad programme of activity which covers a number of important areas.
It's formed around 3 key pillars: opportunity, community and responsibility.
We believe that actions speak louder than words. That's why we've set ambitious targets under each pillar to drive positive change. Our most stretching targets include raising £20 million for our charity partner Great Ormond Street Hospital.
We're aiming to get to net zero by 2040.
Which is an industry-leading first.
We're eliminating all unnecessary single-use plastic by 2025.
And cutting food waste by 50%. And we've also made clear commitments to help us become the most inclusive hospitality business. We're really pleased to have signed up to the Race to Zero campaign through the Business Ambition for 1.5 degrees. Being part of this global campaign for a healthy, resilient, zero carbon recovery aligns with the work we're already doing as part of our Force for Good programme, and we're proud to be part of it. We've also set an ambitious Scope 3 target to reduce carbon emissions in our supply chain. This is by 50% by 2035 and 64% by 2050.
Opportunity is all about our people.
And our aim is to set our team members up for success.
As a regional ops manager with my team, it's all about giving opportunity, making sure that I can support individuals to achieve everything they want to do.
We want everyone to be proud to work for Whitbread and to feel part of a supported, inclusive and diverse workforce. Our community pillar focuses on giving back, whether it's through volunteering, fundraising, or making sure that we're responsible for the well-being of our guests through a great night's sleep and serving healthy, delicious and responsibly sourced meals.
It's great a company the size of Whitbread taking nutrition so seriously and putting the well-being of their customers at the core of what they do.
Every day I get the opportunity to come to work to be a force for good. Whether it's fundraising for the Great Ormond Street Hospital charity or through our diversity and inclusion networks to make sure that everyone gets to be their authentic self.
We also provide direct support for the communities we join whenever we open a new Premier Inn or a restaurant.
Responsibility is taking it even wider than that and takes into consideration the whole planet.
The thing that we need to do is obviously reduce our impact on the environment, but counteract that with how it's going to impact our customer journey.
Over 20% of our UK hotels have now got solar PV on the roof, and we're partnering with Engie to roll out EV vehicle charging points at hundreds of sites to help our guests and our teams to become more sustainable in the way that they travel.
We have comprehensive KPIs across all aspects of Force for Good whilst we're both selecting and managing our supply base. So that's across human rights, animal welfare, responsible sourcing of key commodity lines, and also anything to do with reduction in packaging and zero waste.
So we can be sure that we do business in the right way.
As we're a company that's nearly 280 years old, we understand the importance of making decisions now that will have a positive impact on the future.
Sustainability has always been important.
Investors are even more keen to see that businesses are doing the right thing, both now and for the future.
That means that we need to make sure we're responding effectively and communicating what we're doing effectively as well.
Our Green Bond is a financing solution for companies with strong green credentials. We issued our first green bonds at the start of 2021.
So we invest in green buildings. We buy a lot of renewable energy. We're investing in electric vehicle charging points, for example, at a lot of our hotels. All of that counts towards the Green Bond.
As a forward-looking business, we'll continue to listen and adapt to the evolving needs of our teams, our guests, and the world around us to ensure that our Force for Good agenda remains relevant and meaningful.
Working for Whitbread and the Force for Good programme makes me feel really proud.
It's doing the job that I absolutely love.
We've got this fantastic broad programme across the whole spectrum.
We are leading the hospitality industry in our Force for Good measures in the food and drink categories, and that's really pleasing.
To be able to work in a big company like Whitbread and be part of leading the way for our industry and part of finding those solutions is really exciting and really challenging.
To make a real impact, it has to be part of who we are and what we do.
To make sure we are resilient and a sustainable business for the future.
I'm incredibly proud to lead a company with such a passion and commitment to make a difference and to create an enduring legacy of helping people live and work well.